Rarely can you come across someone who can dabble in so many facets of society, including fashion, music, footwear, and politics. One notable person is Kanye West. His tremendous gift cannot be taken away by anyone. Through a blend of flawless beats and unique genres, he has propelled hip-hop into becoming the sustenance of millennials. By uplifting the souls of many, Kanye has acquired billions of dollars through his fashion business and music, which has allowed him to network with some of the most powerful people in the world. Despite the fact that opinions regarding Kanye may differ, there is no denying that he completely changed the shoe game with his diverse line of Yeezy sneakers. However, Kanye's reality has painted a very different picture. He has become a victim of various controversial discussions, his family is torn apart, and he has been ridiculed by the elite of Hollywood's most famous. Although he appears to have it all, Kanye actually has very little left on the inside. To get a full understanding of how he became such a sad paradox of civilization, we need to travel back to the days of his humble beginnings. West was born in Atlanta, Georgia. His father, Ray, worked as a photojournalist for the Atlanta Journal and was involved in the Black Panthers' politics. Later on, he worked as a Christian counselor. West's mother was a teacher who later earned a degree in English at Chicago State University. She also served as her son's manager before passing away in 2007 at the age of 58 from a heart condition following cosmetic surgery. Kanye actually started as a painter at Chicago State University when he was a young adult. He left college at the age of 20 in order to focus solely on his dream of becoming a rapper. In order to fulfill his dream of working in the rap industry, he spent the entire day at his telemarketing job and worked till 4 a.m. Finally, all of this effort paid off, and a year later, Kanye landed one of the most significant contracts, selling a track to the Chicago rapper Gravity for $8,000 in total. With artists like Nasa Namanya, Kanye quickly established himself as a producer. In the early 2000s, Kanye first came to prominence as a producer for Rockefeller Records, working on tracks for a number of artists and creating the chipmunk soul sampling aesthetic. Although Kanye was producing big songs for artists like Alicia Keys and Ludacris, among others, this wasn't satisfying enough. Kanye was unable to articulate his actual feelings. Kanye's genuine ambition was to start rapping, but this was a dangerous course of action. It would mean giving up some of the relationships he had built. West experimented with a range of musical elements, such as orchestras, synths, and auto-tune on the albums Late Registration in 2005, Graduation in 2007, and 808s and Heartbreak in 2008. The maximalism and simplicity that served as the inspiration for his fifth and sixth albums, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in 2010 and Yeezus in 2013, were well received by critics and fans alike, later mostly on promoting moral consistency in daily life. At this point, Kanye's big breakout was guaranteed. Since then, with very few exclusions, Kanye has been successful in almost all of his projects. As a musician, Kanye has won the admiration of millions with his distinctive finesse. And as a businessman, he has grown to be one of the richest musicians in the world. In 2006, Kanye West created a shoe for Adidas. However, it was never made public. Bape was the first company to formally work with him. The shoes that Kanye and Bape jointly released are now exceedingly rare and fetch high resale prices. He has also created footwear for Giuseppe Zanotti, Louis Vuitton, and most significantly, Nike. His 5-year partnership with Nike resulted in the introduction of 2 sneaker models, the Air Yeezy 1 and the Air Yeezy 2. After the Red October Air Yeezy 2 went on sale in 2013, West formally ended his relationship with Nike. West stated that Nike refused to pay him royalty fees for his shoe designs, calling the situation heartbreaking, instead proposing to donate a portion of the sales to a charity of West's choice. This ultimately prompted West to approach Adidas about a partnership. Kanye referred to the CEO of Adidas as someone who allowed him to construct something, and Adidas agreed to give him royalties. He maintained complete brand ownership as part of his agreement with Adidas, and he has complete creative control over any products that are made. A year and 3 months after the Adidas and Kanye cooperation was announced in February of 2015, the project had its public premiere. Celebrities including Rihanna, Diddy, and Kanye's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, attended the premiere of Yeezy Season 1, which was much anticipated. When they were released, Yeezy Season 2 and Yeezy Season 3 also enjoyed a great deal of success. Adidas and Kanye made an announcement about the deal's continuation and the introduction of a new Yeezy category in June 2016. According to Kanye, unexpected 40,000 pair releases of Yeezy were selling out in a matter of minutes. Adidas Yeezy's yearly sales increased from $15 million to $1.2 billion during this time. By 2019, Yeezy's Adidas shoe sales brought approximately $1.3 billion in yearly earnings. One of the greatest retail stories of the century, according to Forbes in 2020, was how quickly Yeezy was able to challenge Air Jordan for sneaker world domination. Kanye was getting 11% of the royalty. Sales of the shoes generated approximately $1.7 billion in revenue that year, earning Yeezy $191 million in royalties alone. In 2011, Kanye West started dating Kim Kardashian, and they had their first child in 2013. Everything appeared to be working fine, but there were glaring holes hidden underneath this golden shell. Just after Kanye finally built his empire, it soon began to fall apart. Soon enough, Kanye West started making headlines, but not for the best of reasons. Now, this is not completely strange. In fact, there appears to be a regular pattern of celebrities with various issues, but none of them has faced the same kind of venomous criticism as Kanye West did. All of this began when Kanye started discussing his social and political issues in various interviews. In an interview regarding victim mentality, Kanye expressed his frustration with the victim mentality that Black Americans have been taught to adopt. He claimed that this victim mentality is what keeps Black people submissive and simple to manipulate by organizations like Black Lives Matter. The debate around these remarks would only intensify, particularly after Kanye tweeted a selfie while wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat. As a result, Kanye was immediately dubbed a tyrant by the Washington Post. BuzzFeed said that he was becoming a radical, and CNN added that Kanye's tour needed to be canceled. In Paris, the rapper staged a surprise Yeezy fashion presentation to debut Season 9 of his line. This time, Kanye delivered the speech of a lifetime while dressed in a White Lives Matter t-shirt with an image of the Pope. Kanye donning the shirt, which the Anti-Defamation League considers a hate statement, is what really caused the most outrage. In 2015, the phrase "White Lives Matter" was used immediately after the BLM movement's launch. As if his fashion display weren't contentious enough, the internet really went off the rails. According to the organization's website, several supremacist organizations began pushing the phrase. Kanye then justifies himself by claiming that Black people are the genuine Jews and therefore he can't possibly be anti-Semitic. Soon after, Kanye West received a lot of criticism and some Adidas-partnered merchants cut ties with the rapper's company. The Adidas and Kanye collaboration just ended. A few hours later, the merchant cleared out all of the Yeezys from its online and physical stock. Yeezy stopped its online site and took Gap merchandise off its Gap locations. Balenciaga started removing Kanye's images from its website, becoming the first corporate client to distance itself from Ye since the assumed anti-Semitic comments started. Kanye West's business clients soon started to disappear one by one. Foot Locker and Gap started to remove all of Yeezy's products from their stores, and even Yeezy clothing and shoe enthusiasts started selling their collections. The fact that Adidas ended its connection with Yeezy, though, was Ye's greatest loss. The breakdown of his collaboration with the German sportswear giant Adidas caused Yeezy's market value to plummet and $1.5 billion of his net worth to vanish. Forbes claims that this decision reduced Kanye's wealth. Kanye won't be a billionaire if he loses his contract. He currently only has $400 million of net worth. Recently, Kanye West has been on a bit of a downhill spiral, but in the end, this might just mark the downfall of one of the biggest celebrities in the music industry. Do you think Kanye West will be able to stand in his great storm? We'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.